I don't think it's going to work. Which I'm slightly panicking about. You want to try?
Yeah.
It's her little crocodile. Hello everyone, grab a cuppa and welcome back. We are in the very last stretch of the summer holidays and I don't know about you, but the fatigue has hit. We're almost ready to wrap up with these holidays and get the kids back to school. So today we're going to have a little bit of a reality reset and check everything that we need is sorted and ready for next week. I am tackling the absolute mountain that is the school uniform audit, and I'm quite proud of myself because I managed to get everything ironed and labelled, but we're having a little bit of a last minute moment with a few things. I'll explain a little bit later on. I'm also baking some sneaky back to school snacks this week to see if I can outsmart the kids. If you're new here and navigating the back to school prep, then I'd love for you to subscribe. There's so much going on right now and I don't want you to miss out on a second of it. Hello my loves, we are about to work on some muffins today. As you will know from my introduction, we are going to try and sneak in a few little hidden fruits into some chocolate muffins as a way of trying to make some snacks that will be suitable for school lunchboxes and will get some more goodness into my very restricted and fussy eater. My son has autism and we believe he has arthrid, which is a form of restrictive eating, because his diet is very restricted. So anywhere I can sneak in some veg or some fruit, I am going to give a go. I have read about these ABC muffins absolutely everywhere. So A being apples, B bananas, and C carrots, straight into chocolate muffins. I have no idea how this is going to go. It's the first time I've made them, so we're going to try that out together. I don't think it's going to work. If this works, I will be very shocked. The recipe calls for me to grate these things and mash the bananas, but I'm going to blend them so that the consistency is completely smooth and there's no way of physically seeing these ingredients, because if the kids know that these are in the muffins, then there is no way they're going to eat them. Anyway, let's get baking. Ewan is just about to try one of our muffins. You want to try?
Yeah.
Yeah? Go on then, tell me what you think.
Okay. Ow.
Just pull the wrapper off its side.
Oh.
Does it look nice?
Yeah.
Is it all stuck to the wrapper?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that's a bit of a fail. Let's see, have a good bite. If that's not a thumbs up, I don't know what is. Thumbs up! In true back to school spirit, uniform is something that is definitely on my mind this year. As you know, if you've seen my previous videos, we are currently in the midst of house moves, so we are going to probably be in this house for maybe another 8 weeks, which means the kids will take one more term at their current school before we move on to the next school. So I didn't want to go all out and buy a ton of branded schoolwear. I have got a couple of branded ones on the way, which I'm slightly panicking about because they haven't shown up yet. Basically, I'm just going to show you what I've picked up for school uniform this year. I've kept a few bits from previous term, so last year, just because there were no point in replacing it. Like I say, we are moving, so there'll be certain things that I'll have to buy and replace when we get to the next school for the kids. So I have gone for plain white t-shirts. I've gone for Sainsbury's ones this year just because their trousers had the adjustable waistband, so I've tried to set up the wardrobe in like outfits basically. So as you can tell with the pants, they've got like a little adjustable waistband so you can tighten or loosen, which is great for my two because I don't know about your kids, but mine seem to be much taller than they are wider. So they don't fill out the trousers, but the length is always wrong. So if you get the trousers in the length that fits them, the waist is always way too big. So to pull them in and have the ability to pull them in via that is brilliant. Absolutely love that. Such a mum win when you find the trousers with the adjustable waist. So I'm just sticking really basic, like I've said. I've got that for Delilah, and I bought two really plain cardigans with a cute little scalloped edge. I thought they were really pretty. They've got like a tiny little flower button detail. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I just thought that'll be nice and smart for back to school. So that's something that I've picked up. I've stuck with all basic. She didn't end up wearing skirts last year, so I didn't buy any this year. There were a couple of skirts in her wardrobe left, along with this dress. Now this dress is something I bought her last year. It was slightly too big for her last year, but she did wear it a couple of times. But this in the autumn with some really thick dark grey tights and a little pin and like Mary Jane style school shoes looks really cute. I love the collar on this. But yeah, that is Delilah's school wardrobe. I've also got the branded t-shirts, which I won't show you the branding on, a branded PE t-shirt. But these things were left over from last year, so I wasn't going to buy something like that just for the sake of maybe 6 weeks, one term. I'd rather wait till we get to the next school. Coincidentally, the school that I want to put the kids in is actually a burgundy school uniform again, so hopefully we won't have to change out the colour. All these things carry on being used. So that is Delilah's uniform. So we're in Ewan's room now. I just went to show you his backpack. I think this is the cutest thing ever. He actually picked this one. I got them both new backpacks on Amazon. I just picked what they wanted. So I gave him an option of a couple and they picked the best ones. So Ewan actually picked this colourway and I think it was quite a good price. It was definitely under £20, maybe on like the 10-15 side. But it looks pretty sturdy and the straps are cushioned. And he really loves it, which is the most important part because hopefully that means he will carry his own backpack away from school and to school. So for Ewan's uniform, he's got t-shirts with his trousers underneath here as well. Everything's been ironed and labelled, but again, these have got the adjustable waist. But I also got Ewan some plain burgundy jumpers. Everything has kind of been ticked off. The school shoes are being delivered tomorrow with some luck, and hopefully we'll resolve the issue with the missing jumpers and cardigans from the branded schoolwear. But yeah, other than that, I'm being in a panic over jumpers that are not showing up. I hope everything is kind of ticked off and ready to go for back to school now. Delilah's very upset because they're not allowing her to have a pencil case this year, which is a little disappointing for her, but I'm sure she'll be absolutely okay with that. In fact, I will show you Delilah's bag in true Delilah fashion. She's already decorated it. So again, this bag is from Amazon. I let Delilah pick her own. She's decorated it with a ton of keychains that she likes. So she's got a little hand sanitizer on there, these little sticky rolls characters, which she absolutely loves at the moment, and a couple of other bits and bobs. But the backpack is really cute. Oh, and these little bead animals. She made this one herself and she's very proud of it. It's her little crocodile. Super cute. I think that's everything for back to school. Fingers crossed we've ticked all the boxes. As you know, we made the ABC muffins earlier in this vlog. They have apples, bananas and carrots hidden into the batter. You mix the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and bake for about 15 minutes. They turned out pretty well. Ewan absolutely demolished them, couldn't get enough, and I can't wait to be putting these in his lunchbox because it's a real hidden little sneaky bit of fibre going into his diet, which I'm never going to complain about. Delilah, on the other hand, gave me a very firm but very polite critique about the crumb structure. To be fair to her, the girl has bougie taste and her favourite food is sushi. So I was probably never going to win her over with mashed carrot and banana in a muffin. But 1 out of 2 isn't bad. I'm taking that as a win. As you will see on the uniform front, everything is sorted. I'm a little bit in panic mode at the fact that the branded school jumpers haven't arrived. Now, it's not the end of the world, but it's slightly annoying. All the uniform has been ironed and labelled, so I'm feeling really good about that. And we are currently waiting the delivery of the jumpers and cardigans and their school shoes, and then we can take off every box. Their lunch boxes are ready, their backpacks are ready. I showed you what they got. We bought them on Amazon this year. Yeah, so hopefully we're all ready to go. We have got one nice little recipe in the bag for school lunch boxes in hope that I can get a little bit more variation into Ewan's diet. I'm not too worried about Delilah's diet because, like I say, she's quite a bougie girl and she will eat pretty much anything, or at least try anything, which is really, really good. Ewan, on the other hand, is very restrictive with his eating, which makes sometimes getting like fruit, veg, vitamins, minerals into his system quite difficult. That's good that I found that recipe, and I would recommend it. I tried a muffin myself and Delilah isn't wrong. The texture is not very muffin-like. I'll possibly have to play around with the recipe a little bit to be able to get the texture that I want in that muffin. But the taste is very nice and they're very low sugar as well. You'll have seen I only put 3 tablespoons of sugar in the whole recipe. Now the original recipe didn't call for any sugar, so you can leave that out. It's totally optional. I will put in the comments below or the description the original recipe. I don't know where it's from because I literally just typed it into Google and it came up on like the AI section of Google, but I've made alterations to that, so I'll put the original ingredients and then I'll put my ingredients on there as well, so you've got the amended version too. Definitely recommend them if you've got a fussy eater though, because Ewan seemed to absolutely gobble them up. I'm so sorry, the battery on my camera has just totally died, so we're switching to the phone for filming this last little bit. I have decided that I'm going to make my videos a little bit shorter. So I've had a few more subscribers join us, so hello to you. If you're coming back to watch this as a second video, thank you so much and thank you for subscribing. We're just going to try a little bit of a different tactic on filming videos, because I will get in maybe between 20 and 40 views on average. I don't know what I did different last week. Maybe it's because the videos are so slightly shorter, but my subscribers doubled and my views have gone past the 100 point for the video, which I am incredibly happy about, and I couldn't thank you enough for tuning in and watching. So I think for now the shorter videos might be a good idea. I may end up going back to 40 minutes, 30-minute videos at some point, but for now I'm going to try and keep, and this is going to be difficult because I can talk, but I am going to try and keep my videos at about 10 to 15 minutes. So hopefully it's a little bit more fast paced and hopefully people will watch a little bit more on there and get to know me a little bit better before committing 40 minutes to watching a video. I totally get that too. So when you're getting used to a new creator, I know myself, I end up going for someone who's got shorter videos but then crave the longer content from them. So hopefully that's something that you guys will be okay with. And I'm going to put a little bit of an apology out as well. Anyone who watched last week's video, for some reason my camera was really out of focus, and I'm hoping that that's not the case this week, otherwise I'm coming back to you filming on my phone. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you're having the best couple of weeks to your summer holidays. I hope the kids are excited to go back to school for you. But for now, my loves, I hope you are having the best week, and I hope that you are staying sane and that your coffee is strong as it needs to be to get you through. I will see you very shortly in the next video. From me and from Dinah, we will see you very soon. Bye guys.